Let's see where he's at. Vasily should go walking by right there. We just met Vasily. Actually stood out there talking to him for like 20 minutes. Nice guy. Actually a really nice guy. I like Vasily. I'm an even bigger fan now of Vasily. Oh, there he goes. There goes Vasily. Yeah, that was him. Vasily.
Vasily.
He just walked. I'm sure.
Yep, there you go. This is his fucking first truck.
Where'd he go? Yeah, we just ran into Vasily here at the Petro in Sparks.
Yeah.
He actually came walking right by the truck here, and I perked up. I'm all, hey, that's goddamn Vasily.
Yeah.
You're all, no, that's not him.
Yeah.
I go, yeah. Look at him. Look at that. You can't miss that hairdo. So I hopped out, started walking after him, and he's walking over there. He had his drone on him actually, and he was flying around doing a little drone footage, which you'll see on his channel.
Yeah.
Because we're in it.
Yeah, we're in it.
And
Because we're so cool.
we're so cool. We met Vasily. So I ran after him, like, hey, Vasily! And then he turned around and he gave me this look like, what? Like, who are you? Oh, we got a load offer?
Yeah.
What? Let's see what we got. Where is that from?
Well, Minneapolis.
We're not in Minneapolis. Going to where? DC?
Yeah.
Eh,
Yeah.
no, don't need it. Thanks.
Yeah.
I don't need that one. Thank you.
Yeah, no. Thank you.
Yeah, I went over there, talked to him, shooting the breeze for a little bit. Yeah, it's funny though. I walk up and he didn't even recognize me.
Yeah.
But then you got out of the truck and were walking over. He's like, "Oh, hey, what's up? I recognize you, but who are you?"
Yeah.
And I'm all, "Hey, man, that ain't cool, bro. What am I? Actually, I could be his dad. That's
Yeah,
he's 23 and I'm turning 45. I
and
could
my
be.
oldest son's 21. He's gonna be 22 this year.
God dang,
Oh,
man.
I just had my oh my god, I'm freaking old moment. I mean, like a true I'm feeling old moment.
Oh yeah, because the funny thing is, I just told Vasily, I go, yeah, I started high school in '88, and he was born. God, he would have been born in like '94.
Yeah, he was born in 94.
Good. I was in college in '94. Oh God, I'm such an old fart now.
I was in high school.
Whatever.
I was like,
Hey, I got no problem admitting that I robbed the cradle a little bit.
Yeah.
Got me a younger chica. Right?
right.
Right. That's what I'm talking about. So yeah, we met Vasily right over here. We're sitting right in front of the Kenworth right there, talking. But I didn't want to impose on him and film stuff, you know. And
Yeah,
Yeah, I was like,
he did a little filming with us, but
yeah, I didn't want to bug him too much. I was like,
yeah,
So
it's cool. Though.
good times though.
He started following us on Instagram now.
Oh, did he just now?
Yeah.
There you go. You posted it, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't keep up with those Instagrams and Facebooks and stuff like that, or intranets. I don't even know anything about it. So. Oh, there it is. Check it out. Selena and Vasily, you big old chomper sticking out. You're cheese! Cheese! Did you slap him on the butt?
No.
Why not?
I didn't have a butt.
Everybody has a butt. Just some are smaller.
Right.
That's all. That's not him.
No.
He just told us he's heading down to Sacramento to take some time off or something. So, good times. Met Vasily.
Met Vasily.
Met Vasily. You're choking on yourself. I love Vasily.
It was really cool meeting you, Vasily.
That was.
Yeah.
Nice guy.
Yeah.
I like Vasily. Down to earth guy. Like him.
He might have convinced you to get a drone, huh?
Yeah, actually, that thing was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I gotta admit, I was like, man, I want to go buzz around. There's a Super 8 over there. Go buzz it around right in front of the window, see what people are doing in there.
No.
That'd be hot.
You're the reason why they have all those restrictions.
Yeah, I'm the reason laws are in place and people go to jail. Go, hey man, I got an idea. Let's fly it in front of the hotel windows and see if people are naked. Right? I'm bad.
You are.
Alright.
Alright.
I guess that's enough of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can imagine I'm a little pissed.
Yes. I think that sentiment is mutual.
Let me play a little something for you.
Hello, this is Danny with Landstar. You're taking my Reno to Louisville, Kentucky. We just got word that it's not going to load till the 22nd, so it's Thursday. So go ahead and give me a call and let me know that you got this. Thank you.
So the load. God, son, man. Hold on. There. So the load that we were picking up Tuesday morning that we could have made it to Matt's, right?
Yeah.
Just got bumped here in Reno till Thursday. Which they warned us takes all day to load. It's a special load that has to be, you know, signed off on and all this kind of stuff. It takes them all days. You drop the trailer by 8 in the morning, and then it says it takes a minimum of 6 to 8 hours for it to get loaded. So that means Tuesday afternoon we were planning on taking off. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we're planning on being out in Louisville by Thursday sometime, right?
Right.
And it was going to originally drop Friday morning to free us up for the whole weekend to be at Matt's, truck show, everything. Just a little while ago, they come and drop that on us. Now it loads Thursday. It'll take all day to load. We don't get out till Thursday afternoon, maybe early evening. 2,100 miles. We run it straight through. We could potentially be there Saturday morning, maybe.
Maybe.
If we don't skip a beat. You know, if we like just straight switched out, you know, ran it the whole way, hauled balls the whole way, make it on like Saturday morning at best. So, and now it's going to drop on Monday, which we have another load booked for Tuesday night. You know, it's like now we're looking at getting this load there, dropping Monday. Then if they screw us on Monday, it could screw up our other load. Potentially. Frustrating. Very frustrating. Because now there's nothing in Reno. Plus we got this bum trailer still that we can't take California.
Yeah.
Which there wasn't much out of Northern California or anything. We were looking all the way down in Vegas for loads, Idaho, whatever, all the way back to Salt Lake, even Cheyenne, looking for loads that may... Something that goes east so we could just get back there sooner. Nothing. Nothing is popping up. Amazing. There's like 50,000 loads on the load board.
Yeah.
It's amazing, but there's nothing in this region right here that we can go get.
Nothing going where we want to go.
It's going east. Yeah, I did see some loads that were going east and they're paying like seriously $1 a mile. Like, all right, yeah. I'm not trying to lose money to go to Matt's either. It's kind of that hard line of like, great.
Yeah, it's like really, really want to go to Matt's, but at what cost, you know? It's like...
Sorry, I'm just holding the phone over here. You know, your hand starts getting, like you're holding your arm up forever, you know? It's like...
How's that go?
So yeah, that's the news. Great. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, this is Danny with Landstar. You're taking my Reno to Louisville, Kentucky. We just got word that it's not going to load till the 22nd, so it's Thursday. So go ahead and give me a call and let me know that you got this. Thank you.
So I called her back. We talked for a minute. She was aware that we were trying to make it to the truck show. She was very apologetic, you know. You know, it was out of her hands, of course. You know, it's the shipper.
And she was very willing to let us out of it.
Yeah, if we found something else, she said, hey, just let me know if you guys find something else. I'll let you out of it. You know, I understand you got plans. Plus, we got that other load on the back end of it, aftermats, and now it's going to carry that over. So, good times.
Good times.
Good times. Yeah, don't embolden me with saying don't do something.
Yeah. Because it's good times, sucker. Good times.
Yeah. Because then you're just going to make me go out and do it. Hey, don't jump off that bridge with no parachute or bungee cord. What'd you say? Is that a dare? You calling me yella? Right?
Right.
So,
Yeah.
I'm saying by the AM Tuesday morning, we're, like I said, I called some other agents and stuff too. They were going to go looking for some loads for us, trying to help us out. But
Didn't hear
no
nothing
callbacks. I've called them back, left messages or whatever. Nothing.
Yep, so looks like we're calling this chick back and
We're going to get stuck.
hopefully we can make it in time.
Hopefully. I mean, it'd be cool if we could get there Saturday morning, take a quick nap. Oh man, we'd be so beat.
Oh man.
We'd be all just walking
We're
around
gonna
the truck, so it's going,
Grumpy.
what? But I guess I'll just slam like 4 Red Bulls and right.
Right?
All right, good times.
Good times. Adventures in trucking.
Yeah, adventures, real adventures.
Yeah.
So anyway, that was it.
Yep.
The things that happen sometimes when you're really trying to make a plan come together,
Yeah.
and somebody has to come along and just put a nice big fist in your butthole. You know what I mean? So here you go, buddy.
Well, and it's a good thing that we didn't have a load lined up for when this one dropped. You know, instead of just trying to get to Matt's, because then.
That's a great ringtone.
That's my ringtone.
There you go.
You're like, no, that it's done ringing. You can
No,
see
it's done
what-
ringing. You can have. It was a oddball number.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, good times.
Good times.
All right, so we'll check back later, I guess.
Yep.
All right. Out.
Oh.
Well, since we got time on our hands, some people asked. You know, I'm sure there's some curiosity out there about load boards, dealing with brokers, agents, how to book a load. You know.
Yeah.
So I figured I could show you in a general sense here. I don't want to give away too much of the load board or anything like that. I don't know if that'd make anybody angry. I'm sure we'll get thoroughly warned if we do.
Yeah.
So what we got here, okay. We got these apps. Let me turn the brightness down. We got these apps, okay. Landstar has them all. You know, the DAP board, getloaded.com, all they got apps that you can go on their load board and has loads posted and everything. So we have them all. God dang it. We got them all in here though. You know, Landstar load board. So available loads. Boom. Let's go take a look. Now, let me go back up here. God dang, how far down did you go?
Wait. I was chasing the rabbit hole.
Huh. The butthole? What? The rabbit hole? Alright, so this is a open load board, okay? On the app, you can see things it shows you though. If you can even see all this. There you go. Like Salt Lake City to Sparks, Nevada. You know, there's just a whole scroll of loads you can go through, okay? And then you can see the telephone icon right next to it, that if you like that load, you can directly call the agent and see if it's available. So let's do one. Okay, Long Beach, loading on the 22nd to Lafayette, Indiana, dropping on the 24th. Okay. Paying, dang, $343 a mile for 2,041 miles, $7,000 from Long Beach to Lafayette. Now, say I want to call on that load. Hit the call icon, brings up the number. You know, and you can open up the load. Let's open it up, see what it says. Straight through load, no extra drops on it, no picks or drops, just straight up A to B load, which is nice. Preloaded, no. Direct shipper, no. Driver collect, no. Is it a CSA low as Canadian? No. Just in time, no. Team, yes. $7,000. There you go. And in the comments down at the bottom it says no touch. So that's, you know, about 322, gives load details and stuff like. God dang, man. Load details, you know, when it picks up and drops and stuff like that. But you can see, you know, just gives a basic rundown of the load. If you're interested in it and it's going to work out for you, you call that agent and see if it's available. So then hit the call icon, and I'll give you a little example of how I deal with an agent when I call up. So call up, you know, ring, 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 right? They pick up and say, you know, Landstar, and you say, hi, I'm a BCO. I'm calling about a load. Yeah, what can I do for you? Just calling about this load from Long Beach to Lafayette, Indiana, from the 22nd to the 24th, team freight, or a team load. And they go, okay, let me look it up. And they bring it up on their computer. Yeah, that load's available, paying $3 whatever a mile, $7,000 gross revenue. At that point, they may ask you, they go, are you a team? And you say yes. Do you have your own, you know, they'll ask you a few different questions possibly. Do you have your own trailer? Is this a Landstar trailer? It's a Landstar trailer. Okay, you know, dry van, yes. Load's going to be X amount of weight, which this one was, got all my glasses on, 40,000 pounds. I know it's all fine print, I'm all. Where's the dot? So
That looked funny.
but it also gives a commodity code GCAP or CGAP, commercial goods and appliances. So it's just regular freight, non-hazmat, 40,000 pounds, $7,000 for a team load. So you go on to keep asking them, what are you paying for a fuel surcharge on this load? And any broker or agent that's reputable, honest, whatever, they should be giving you a fuel surcharge. The fuel surcharge this week, I think, is like 33 cents. So they'll say it's paying X amount, like $700, you know, 33 cents a mile or something like that. And you go, okay, that's fair. It's a fair rate for the week. All right, cool. Does it? And then you can ask questions about the load too. Does it require load bars? Does it require any straps? Is this a blanket wrap load or anything like that? Anything, you know, just any questions that are pertinent to you successfully picking up, securing, and delivering this load without incident. You want to get as much information from the agent. They'll tell you whatever they know, or they may even say, let me call that shipper real quick and get all the details about it to make sure you have what you need. Man, I look like I got major bags under my eyes with the sun coming in. So typically, they'll say, let me call the shipper, make sure it's available, and I'll get all the information for it. They take your number, your truck number, and they say, give me 5 minutes. Let me call you back. Okay, cool. Hang up. 5 minutes goes by. Let's just, in a perfect world, you know, because everybody knows that deals with brokers and agents, they just don't call you back sometimes too. Say 5 minutes later, she calls you back. Yeah, load's available. You know, it's good to go, and the only thing they ask for is that you have a couple of load bars or straps to secure the load on the back. Cool. And they may even tell you the commodity at that point. It's, you know, a load of general whatever palletized, you know, easy load, no big deal. You know, like I said, perfect world. We're just, so everything's good to go. At that point, you tell them, okay, yes, we will do that load. Agent will come back. Okay, cool. Give me a few minutes. You know, what's your truck number? what trailer do you have, and any pertinent information they need to assign you to that load. They say, give me a few minutes and I'll email it over to you. They'll ask for your email, or they even have it in the computer already. I'll ship that over to you, and then when the email shows up, you got to make sure that the rate was right, the fuel surcharge, pickup, delivery, this, that, because they'll send you the whole entire load bill of where it's picking up, where it's delivering, the rates involved, the breakout of the fuel, all that stuff. You get the email and you make sure that the fuel surcharge is correct, all this kind of stuff and whatever. Then you email back, yes, I got the load, thank you, and sign it. So they have, confirmation that you got the load. They've got it. You took the load. Now you are now assigned to that load. That's pretty basic in a perfect world when nobody jerks you around of how you get a load. And then you just make sure that you're there at your pickup time, that you make it to your drop time. You make sure that you have enough hours to complete the load and everything, like especially with a team, whatever. But there you go.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And also, too, when you call the agent, if you think that the fuel surcharge is not enough or that the rate is not quite enough, you can also ask, if they can do anything with that. Sometimes you can get a little bit more out of it.
Yes, there are a few aspects of this. Every load at Landstar should break out a fuel surcharge for you. You can call some of these brokers or agents, they can be a little bit shady, I guess. They want to keep more of the money for themselves. Sometimes it does happen. Typically, if you call an agent and they say, oh, the fuel surcharge is included in the rate. No, it isn't. I'm paying for that fuel, and I know when rates are assigned to trucks, the fuel surcharge is part of that rate, and they're trying to skip out on it and keep more of that money. If an agent, broker, whatever, doesn't want to cut out a fuel surcharge for you, if you still want to take the load based on that information, that's on you. But if they absolutely refuse to add a fuel surcharge in there for you, or they try to lowball you, like the average fuel surcharge this week is 33 cents, and they try to say it's 20.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
That's where being a little bit informed and prepared, you can deal with that.
Yeah, and you always want them to take the fuel surcharge out, otherwise you only get 65% of it.
You get 65% of the line haul plus 100% of the fuel surcharge. So say they say $7,000, but there's no fuel surcharge. They're actually going to get another chunk of that money that should have been cut aside for fuel.
Yeah.
It's a way that they try to keep some back, is what it is. They're trying to pad their own pockets. They're trying to screw the drivers, what it is. So in regards to that, you have the choice at that moment. If they don't want to cut out a fuel surcharge for you, or they try to undercut you, no thanks, click. Oh, hold on. And they do call back sometimes too, though. Oh, hold on. Yeah, the fuel surcharge, no problem. How's 33 cents down? Oh, okay, put it in the email, because that's your confirmation.
Yeah.
If they just verbally tell you, but then don't put it in the confirmation email, you just ate that. Because then you have no argument. You accepted the load the way they put it in the email. Well, he told me on the phone this. You didn't get proof.
And you have to reply to the email to confirm it.
Yeah, you got to reply back saying, yes, we got the load. So it means you just confirmed what they sent over. So that is one of those little tricks. And a lot of guys skip it, or they're on the phone and the agent tries to rush them. Oh, do you want the load? Yeah, sure. And then you forget. It's happened to me.
Yeah.
And then you want to verify the addresses that it's picking up. Say we're in Reno, or like that load, Long Beach to Indianapolis. Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Yeah. Long Beach, make sure it's actually picking up in Long Beach, that it doesn't end up saying San Diego. That can happen too. They're actually they're making the rate look better, even though you got to go more miles here. And then they may say Indianapolis, but it's actually going to Columbus.
Yeah.
Or something like that. They shortened it up on both ends, so you get less money. You got to run more miles. The thing is, if you don't check those addresses and everything involved in it, the rate, fuel surcharge, any pertinent details, accessorial charges, anything that you may get extra, if it's a hazmat load and they add extra for hazmat, anything like that. If you don't confirm it in the email and you send it back and they didn't give you that in that email, you just ate it. They kept that. So that's basically it.
All right.
So
I don't know if you want to show. That's the public one.
can't show that one.
That's not the login one. That's the one you can just Google.
Oh, this is okay. This load board. Well, it doesn't have the prices on it and stuff.
No.
But
This is
anybody can look this one up. This is
Yeah.
called Landstar Carriers. All right. I don't know if you can even see
no. They can a little bit. You probably want to maybe stop it and flip the camera.
that.
So you
Hold
know what
on.
you're
Let me
looking
show you this. Okay, so this is Landstar Online. This is the open public load board for Landstar.
at. Yeah, anybody can Google it and look.
Anybody can Google this and look at it. It's just the only difference in this load board, it doesn't actually show the rates. You got to call these agents and confirm it. Say if you're a truck with your own authority or something like that and you want to haul a Landstar load, then this is the site you would go on. But you can see here, Akron, Ohio to Greenville, Ohio, pickup dates, delivery dates, the phone numbers of the agents if you want to call them, what it requires as far as trailers, you know, flatbed, van, whatever.
The kind of commodity.
Yeah, kind of commodity, metals, C-gap, building materials, hazmat, all the way on down. But deadhead miles, loaded miles, and then stops. You can see the one right there. That there's one stop on it. It might be a pickup or an extra delivery. So that's basically it. That's the open load board right there.
The only difference between this one and the one we get to look at is when we look at it, we see prices.
Yeah, we see the rates.
Yeah.
So that right there is basically it. And then if you do happen to open a load, let's go ahead and open this. Oh wait, got to go to details over here.
It'll tell you to log in.
Really? No, this is the open
Oh.
load board. Details though, you know, flatbeds require tarps, okay? But tells you basic information.
How many available loads are at the other end?
Yeah, how many available loads at destination, things like that.
So if anybody's trying to work on freight lanes of any type, you can do that. You can look at this and get an idea of.
Yeah. Well, you can see though, C-gap, general commodity, you know, just it's a load of salt. So 45,000 pounds, heavy. What is the
Super
rate on
heavy.
this one?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know the rate. I'm looking for it because I'm used to looking at the regular one now. But yeah, I mean, that's basically it. That's what a load board looks like. You can look up this site, like I said,
See, like-
Landstar Carriers.
For us, right here is where the rates would be.
Yeah, the rates would be right in the middle there for us on the regular load board.
Yeah.
But yeah, you call that agent, have the conversation with them, get all the details. Then, like I said, if you want to take the load, they send you an email. You got to confirm back that you got the email, that you accept the load. And that's basically it. Then you have the email in hand, and you can write it down just in case. And so you have all your load information. You can show up for that load, and there you go.
Yep.
It's pretty basic, really.
Yeah.
But it's nice. You know, let me flip this back around. It's nice to be able to pick your own loads. That, you know, if you're a company driver, they just say you don't like going to New York City. Well, if you work a company job and, you know, they tell
And
you.
they need you to go to New York.
Or if you're
going.
even a lease operator, owner operator, but you run by the mile or something like that, and they may even kind of insist that you do forced dispatch. You need to go to New York City. We're sending you to frickin' Brooklyn or Manhattan or whatever, you know. Well, you're kind of pinched, you know, especially being a company driver or whatever. So being an owner operator like this, working off a load board, picking the loads you want with the best revenue, that you benefit the most, running where you want to. Sometimes you got to go take loads. You don't necessarily want to go to that place, but it pays so good you're going to do it. Like New England, you know, you take a good paying load in New England, it's going to suck coming back out probably. You know,
Yeah.
the rates suck. You take a load down into Florida, like we're doing after Matt's.
Right.
We're taking a load to Orlando. We know we're going to eat it on the back end, but for one day of running, it's $3,000. So it's like you can eat the deadhead. You know, it's like, all right, cool. But yeah, keeping yourself in freight lanes that you can stay loaded as much as possible, minimize your deadhead, hopefully. But always search for good rates. Don't just take cheap freight. You know, it just ultimately, especially if you're in a good area,
Yeah.
you know, and you take cheap loads and stuff like that. There's no need to. You know, Midwest has great rates.
Yeah.
You know, $3-4 a mile.
You're really just hurting yourself because with the loading and unloading times, you're going to waste so much time. You know, if you take those cheap rates and
Yeah.
yeah.
So anyway, that was a quick look at the load board, how to talk to an agent, and hopefully book a load. You know, a lot of times too, though, the agent, you call up, and this is another thing that does happen. It happened to us while we were at home several times. We're trying to get loads out of Vegas and even the region, Utah, whatever, Arizona. We're looking for anything because of this bum trailer we can't go to California with. Call an agent, go, hey, you got this load, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, let me call you back on that one. I'll make sure they still have it. No call back. Then you call them back and leave a message, and they never call you back still. So it's like you finally just give up. It's like they flake out on you. It's like, whatever.
Yeah, we got boned out on, like 2 of them they did that to
2 or
us.
3 loads that we got no word back. And oh, yeah, we had the talk. Like, went through the rate, went through this, went through that. Yeah. Let me call the shipper real quick, see if it's ready. I'll call you right back. Serious, 5 minutes. I'm not going to keep you waiting. Okay, I'll call you back in 5 minutes. No call. I wait an hour.
Yeah.
Call them back.
Leave a message. And then no call back on that.
No call back on that. It's like you just give up. They're not going to call you back.
Yeah.
It's like whatever. You're at that point they screwed you. They just boned out on you. So it's like whatever. I'll go do my own thing. And then say something happens where you book another load now, and then they call you back and they go, "Oh, you still want this load?" No, dude, I already booked another load, man. Too bad, so sad. It's like I'm out. And they're, oh man, well, you said you were going to call me back in 5 minutes. It's been 4 hours.
Yeah.
So,
or it was yesterday.
Yeah, it was yesterday. You're calling me the next day, dude. What the hell? So that does happen. Agents, maybe they're busy. I don't know, but you do get flaked out on. So, but make sure you get your fuel surcharge. Make sure you get the rates confirmed in that email. That's a big deal because then once you confirm that you're going to take that load with what's on that email, you just bought it.
Yeah.
So
if there's anything missed on it or messed up, that's it. It's yours.
Yep. It's funny that we're in Reno, but she's playing slots on the iPad.
I'm not playing slots.
Wasn't that? Oh, was it Candy Crush?
Yeah.
Oh.
It was Toy Blast.
Toy Blast. Oh, one of those. Another one.
It's just like Candy Crush.
Yeah. Anyway, that was it. I know people are always curious, like how the load board works and stuff like that. It's an interesting tool. It really is. I enjoy looking through it, especially when you find that load that's like pretty sweet. It kind of makes it worthwhile, Like our first load, that glue load from South Bend directly back to Vegas was cool.
Yeah, that was a good load.
$5,500 for that. This load, direct, we loaded it in Coldwater, Michigan, and now we're in Reno. We just dropped it this morning. It took a half hour to unload. We bumped it out and we're gone. But now, this is the other end of it. Now we just got boned on this load.
Yeah. Trying
to get the mats. It's like, go! So.
Yeah.
It happens.
It happens. Mostly it's just because we're trying to get to mats that it...
Yeah. Other than that, we can still run the load Thursday. We got our other load lined up for Monday night, early Tuesday morning anyway. So we dropped this Monday morning in Louisville. The other load is out of Indianapolis, which is a little over 100 miles away. So we can get unloaded, head right up there, take a nap, and we actually get rid of this trailer with that load too.
Yeah.
Yay! It's a preload. It's a FedEx load. So we're like, yeah, great.
Yeah, and then we won't have this problem again.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll happen once in a while.
Right, yeah.
But as far as the trailer issue, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, with the trailer.
Yeah. So anyway, that's about it. Hope you enjoyed the tutorial.
Yeah.
Any other questions, let us know. Write a comment. Send us a Facebook or Instagram or whatever.
Yeah, Facebook, Instagram.
Yeah. We'll try to answer as many questions as we can for you. Anybody thinking about coming over Landstar?
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever's clever.
Right.
Out.
You got what I need, but you say he's just a friend, and you say